What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. Let's jump right back into it. The horror continues. Yikes. We've got a pretty good party already. We've got a pretty significant surplus of food. We've got 6 days worth of food. Choose your fate. The group gets a peaceful moment to rest in a safe house. No zombies in sight. We can cool it. We can teach mechanic skills, or we can teach medical skills. I don't know. We don't know her stats in either of those. We do know that she's trained mechanical already. I think knowing what our medical skill is less important than knowing what our mechanical skill is. I wouldn't even say that. Medical gets used, and we can kind of ballpark it if we get hurt, but we'd have to get hurt first. Morale's not great, so we're just going to cool it. I thought our morale was higher than it was. We got 2 neutral people, so we're going to cool it. The group spends some time just chilling. Denisha's morale increases. Guadalupe's goes to the highest value, and Cameron's goes up as well. Okay. Feeling a lot better, except that Denisha's morale just went back down for some reason. I don't know what caused that. I didn't see it. The group camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery laying around. This would be a great time to train with repairing things, but that would make a lot of noise. We can't stand to be tired, so we're just going to go to sleep. Our car is going to break down any second now. The engine is in pretty poor condition. Just go to sleep. Maybe we'll get a car encounter before that happens. I'd rather not fight if we don't have to. Well, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Always be looting while driving on the death road. The group decides to make a stop for supplies. Swarm department versus rest stop. A rest stop? That's hard to say. We'll have a better chance of having gas in it. And I'd like to have a lot of gas for our chainsaw. And we're running out pretty quickly. Thick and sluggish in the late morning. Visit rest stop. Yeah, I know that we're not going to need gas for the car because the car is going to break down before we run out of gas. But I want it for the chainsaw. Alrighty, we are going to check. Oh, hey, smashing. Come on. This is not a dire situation. What are you thinking? Wasting our rifle ammo? You big jerk. There is no gasoline outside. We'll check on the other side. There rarely is, if ever. There might never be. I seriously just, for some reason, cannot keep it in my brain whether or not, or which encounters have gasoline outside. I know there are some that do, and many that don't. And I just can't figure out which ones are which. But there will probably be some gas inside, right? I feel like there must be. Most rest stops, at least in the northeast of the United States, if it's more than just a bathroom, if it's like a bathroom, it's got like, you know, this indoor area that has food and stuff as well, then it also would have a gas station like to the side as well. So I would appreciate some more realism here. And because eventually at some point we will be in the northeast United States in this game, it's a pretty significant, not necessarily in the northeast, and I haven't driven south of, not really sure. I'm not really sure where the furthest south I've been in a car is, now that I think about it. Probably Rhode Island. This is my guess. I think I've been souther than that. I'm having a really hard time picturing a map right now, which isn't much of a problem, considering that what I'm doing at the moment has nothing to do with maps. I don't need this information. We didn't find any gas. Oh, yeah, we didn't find any gas. It's disappointing, but we did get a little bit of food, so I can't totally complain. Our car is gonna break down any second. We got 7 food, a medical supply, and I guess a little bit of ammo as well. The engine is still in 1 condition. None of these zombies has anything interesting to say. I am keeping a close eye on that engine. Trading on the death road, we got 19 food left. In the same way that there is a easy medical college and medical attention encounter, I would like it if there was a mechanic that rather than teaching you mechanic skills, just fixes your car. I'm gonna say no thanks to the gas to snacks conversion guy. I didn't realize that's what he was. I didn't look at his icon. Mechanic savant. Leave for now. I almost told this person to say it, not spray it. That would have been a terrible, terrible idea because we haven't talked to everyone yet. Oh, sweet. We got a pipe bomb supplier. We can rob him. We can buy some pipe bombs or back away slowly. We got Rambo as a recruit, and I think we're gonna do it. Fitness instructor. She's been continuously running in place this whole time. We have 19 food left. Leave for now. The last one was Carnage Weapons. Or no, it's an axe merchant. Right. All we can afford is the electric guitar. We don't want to tell this person to cool it or rob them because he'll kill us. So we're just gonna leave it be, and we can't afford that electric guitar and Rambo, and we want Rambo. Rambo first, but the group meets a serious looking guy. He's holding a gigantic knife and he's carrying a minigun across his back. He mumbles that he's a mercenary for hire, paid up front. We're going to pay up front, 10 food. It's actually cheaper than buying a minigun. Rambo joins the team. He outright refuses to let go of Bertha and says no one will ever be able to pry it from him. We lose 10 food, but he joins the team. We are going onward to Canada, and we're going to tell somebody to cool it. I guess this pipe bomb supplier. We tell him to cool it. You cool it, you cool it. The mood gets pretty tense with the guy selling explosives, so the guy has to leave the trader camp. So the group has to leave the trader camp. Okay. We still have enough food for a night, and 1 extra food. That's 12.5% of the food we need for a second night. I hope it doesn't rain, he says, as it's raining. The group runs into some people that are attempting to run a small farm. They offer 8 food in exchange for some help. Denisha can do repair work. We don't know what her mechanical ability is. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat here. If we do hauling and hauling, we're going to be tired, right? But we're also strong. Everybody here has pretty high strength, except Denisha, and even she has positive strength. I guess we're going to try to do the repair work. Would robbing the farm hurt us? I think we can rob the farm. Will we die? No. Cameron robs the peaceful farmers. They were completely caught by surprise against a non-zombie threat. We got 14 food out of it. Morale goes down for Denisha. Well, Rambo's loyalty is pretty high, so his morale goes down as well. But Cameron and Guadalupe were unaffected morale-wise, so we're gonna be okay. Don't forget to check every single toilet for toilet loot. Agreed, Rambo. Also genies, which are coming up shortly. They must be. It must be. Can shooting practice. The group camps out in a big field. We're gonna leave the camp. We don't want to decrease our morale anymore, and we don't really get too much benefit from that. I think we're in pretty good shape. Choose your fate. The group gets a rare, peaceful moment to relax on an apartment roof. There's time to talk, and someone reveals a lot about themselves. Who do we know the least about? Not Guadalupe. Maybe Denisha. Not Cameron. Technically Rambo. But he probably always has the same stats, so if I really wanted to, I could just Google those. But I'm not going to. I think I'm going to reveal them about him. Denisha. Yeah, for sure. Denisha reveals her true essence. Her shooting is terrible, her fitness is terrible, her mechanical is really dang bad, her medical is worse, and her composure is pretty good, actually. Okay. Wow, Denisha. What is up with you? She's paranoid, which is her main advantage, and she's a big bruiser, so she has extra health and okay strength. I guess that's what she's good for. She's not useless, that's for sure. We can't give her up because she is our paranoid person, keeping our martial artist alive, essentially. I know what I'm doing. I played a lot of zombie games. Man, if that's what it takes, I'm going to be great in a zombie apocalypse. Car breakdown. The car has broken down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. Apparently Denisha has our highest mechanical skill, which is pretty bad for us. So we're gonna abandon the car? I don't want to, but I don't want to waste our time either. Hopefully we don't get a bottomless pit encounter or the other one. Free meal, that's awesome. While walking alongside a large stream, Denisha notices some fish in the water. Denisha tries their luck and goes into the water and tries to catch some fish by hand. By some miracle, Denisha is able to catch a decent sized catfish. Morale goes up for everybody. And we got 6 food out of it. So, very nice. I am so glad we don't have a car. After a long walk, the group decides to set up camp. Unfortunately, the group is assaulted by mosquitoes during the night and they get no sleep. We then eat a decent meal. Morale's back down to where it was. And we lose 8 of the 6 food we just got, which means we're lower than we were, but it's okay. Cat attack, Rambo gets hurt and his morale goes down. We're in dangerous morale territory right now, and everybody's tired. But we found a car preservation tunnel. The group walks to the entrance of a dark tunnel filled with cars. There has to be some gas and a working car in there. Also, lots of zombies that you can't escape from easily. It's a very thick swarm, but it's calm. And it's near sunset, so they're going to be riled up pretty quickly. All right. This is okay. We'll manage. We need to get all the gas we can. Everybody's in pretty not great shape. If we get, just because we're all tired, if we get surrounded in any capacity whatsoever, we do need to enable either, at the very least, shooting if I think it's more dire than the AI may think it is. All right, first little bit of gas here, or not. I guess we got one closer to the beginning, didn't we? All right, the second little bit of gas here, and maybe even a third. Very nice. And a canister right here. That's pretty much more than we could have asked for, really. I'm feeling good about this. That was easy. There were like no zombies here. We got a bunch of gas. We're back over 100. It has started to rain over this city. The zombies become more aggressive in response for reasons that have not been explained. It's a thick, irritated swarm near noon. I mean, assuming that the zombies primarily hear what's going on, rain makes a lot of noise all around them, so they'd be extra stimulated by it and much more likely to be aggressive, right? So they're irritated. We're gonna go to this infested stronghold, hope for some more food and weapons and gas. As always, I think that's kind of the standard, especially this early on. Can we get out of here? Yeah, okay. Please don't shoot the gun. What are you doing? You're set on smashing. Who's shooting the gun? Denisha, quit it. Okay. We're okay. He's not done shooting. Both of them are shooting. I don't know what's happening. Please stop, though. It's really distracting me from actually just getting any looting done. I think we need to do this building closest to the car first so that we can then gradually lure the zombies away from the car after, so that we have an easier time getting back into the car at the end. We're all still tired, aren't we? That's pretty bad. We need a night's sleep. And potentially, probably should have just left someone in the car this time around, but at the same time, I think that's almost always a terrible idea. A medical supply. We might get hurt being tired here, so that's pretty useful. Food in a kitchen. Up to 5? 4. 4 is pretty good. It would have been up to 7, but he had already looted that one cabinet and found only 1 food instead of the maximum value of 3. This is going well. This is the first building. We already have a decent amount of loot going on. Not picked up by Cameron, just picked up by everyone else mostly. So we're not going to be able to see it unless we want to open up the menu, which I probably will at some point. I usually get pretty curious about what we've picked up so far. Nothing going on for us here. A lot of zombies just burst in this front door. I'm glad that that happened rather than me walking out into a very large crowd and potentially not being able to get back in through the group. That's easy. Oh, there's only one block here too. It doesn't go up and down at all. It just goes sideways, which actually makes it a lot harder to get back to the car at the end because there's nowhere to lure the zombies away from the car and somewhere where we don't have to combat them. If we can just lure them one block above the car and then come back down toward the car, that's easy. If we have to lure them away from the car and then walk back through the group and kill them as we go, that's significantly more challenging, though not too bad. Okay. A lot of rooms in this house. At least one big empty one. 2, 3. And very little loot in the rest of the rooms as well. That's fine though. We've already got a decent amount of loot. And a couple more buildings to go into. We haven't even gone to the one that we came here for yet. I like when we get a decent amount of loot before ever going into the building that we selected from the start encounter screen. Whatever you want to call that. The always be looting choice. Is that what this was? Always be looting? Alrighty. Just Cameron has picked up 9 food. And we've got 3 more from everyone else. We're going to be doing fine on food. We're going to be able to trade some of this away if we get anything good at a trader camp. We've already bought a chainsaw. I was trying to say that earlier. I lost track of my thoughts. I said we've got 18 food. It was at the very beginning of this video. We've got 18 food and we've already bought a chainsaw. That's ridiculous for how early it was in the game. And right now we're at the starting point of the long winding road mode. And we've still got a major surplus of food. We've already got a major surplus of food. Though we will probably, in another like 3 days, if we have this much of a surplus, we'd have to say still have it. Because it's really unlikely that we keep it. We got a Fred's Fort right here. And nothing else besides this to loot. Okay, let's get out and let the zombies come outside. I don't want to get sandwiched between 2 crowds or just not notice these zombies coming up behind us, so I do want to take them out as early as we can. There we go. Now I can feel better about just letting the zombies funnel out of the building. This is going very well. We'll wait a couple seconds, and now we can probably go in. Only 1 zombie left, and he was stuck on a chair. I forgot that it was a lost stronghold that we were coming into, so we're going to get even more food and medical supplies here. Ammo as well. Gas if we're lucky, because we have over 100, but we want to be able to use our chainsaw, so even over 100 isn't that much when we have 2 things consuming it. We will avoid using the chainsaw as much as possible because we don't want to be without a car. I want that hammer. I don't want to use it, but I thought someone else would pick it up and use it. It's not a bad weapon. Nobody really needs that gun, I don't think, so they're just going to leave it behind, and that's A-okay. We've already got weapons for everyone. Guns and swingable weapons. This is so easy. We are tired and we are this good at combat. As long as we don't get a whole group of tired people again, everybody's tired, I think. Yeah. We are doing this well killing zombies with an entire group of tired people. I don't want that screwdriver. I picked it up by accident trying to open that drawer. We've already got a cowboy rifle. Yes. If we find a shotgun on the ground, we should take it to have something to use all 3 types of ammo. But for now, we're probably not even going to need to use it. Imagine how quickly we would be doing this with a full group of not tired people, which you know, we will have soon, but also there will be like significantly more zombies than this shortly. We got a little bit of gas. 8 gas is not much, but it's something. It's better than getting 1 or 2, that's for sure. A rubber mallet. Nobody wants that. I'll trust them that maybe the hammer weapons aren't that good compared to what we already have. Like, most of us are pretty good at using our fists, to be fair. Gonna keep going. This is such a big building. I think we do need to actually cool it for a second, kill those zombies in there, because there is a lot in this. In every single room we go into, it's really crowded. I am amazed at how many zombies there are in this house and how quickly we're taking them out. I'm feeling pretty confident for the rest of this run. As long as we can keep this party alive, I think we're gonna be good. Somebody take that. That's gotta be better than your fists. I'm gonna take it. Oh. And then I'm gonna give it to Denisha. All right. Apparently she likes the golf club better. So maybe the nail board's not as good as I thought. Okay, that was not a big or full room. It was quite a small, empty room. It had 1 zombie in it and a broom that I didn't really care for. We are getting so much loot, more gasoline, a tank of it this time with 37. I am feeling so good. Nothing worth taking in there. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna pick up, oh, okay, I guess I can't pick up the big chair, so we're gonna go with the small one. There weren't that many zombies out here to begin with, and there is a safe path right to our car. I am very confident about how this run is going so far, though it's still early, so can't get too cocky about it. We got 25 food, 95 gas, okay, 45 gas. 50 of it I took with me out into the world in my chainsaw. We got 7 medical supplies, almost doubling our supply in the car, and we got quite a bit of ammunition. We did not come in with nearly that much ammo. Okay, and I gotta say that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and if you want to keep me on track for 100 subscribers by the end of January. We're getting there, and I will see you in the next episode.